When I let myself think of this, I've become so angry and feel so powerless, even today, that speaking coherently about it at all is a challenge. But after what was done to me that night, and after 3 years of abuse at the hands of the defendant, I felt I had to come here and ask the court to consider the impact of his choices and his actions. I've seen with my own eyes what I was when Mr. Beatty was done with me. A piece of trash, face down in a hallway, covered in his urine and palm prints. A photograph he took himself. There are no words to describe the horror of the images from that night and how it feels to watch yourself be dehumanized. A detective showed me some of those photos and videos that you and 42 jurors have now seen so many times. And what I saw was image after image of my genitalia covering the entire frame on the screen. These stark, alien-looking fingers all over the flesh were moving from frame to frame, with multiple hands reaching in. Videos played, and I heard the laughing. I heard the degrading, taunting voices. My memory of the images I was shown then starts to flash in and out. The realization of all the ways that they raped me, that people can see these close-up images of my body, the unknown of what was done to me in those 30 minutes that wasn't recorded, it was incomprehensible. I wanted to run away and never stop running. At one point I saw what I first thought was a dead woman's face. I was suddenly overwhelmed by my memory of a family member's corpse, and then I realized that it's me. They had taken a picture of my face during the rape. I was lifeless, and my face was covered in something shiny. I didn't recognize myself. Something permanent snapped that day. I felt myself detached from my body. Now I feel like I'm walking around in the shell of someone else. A part of me went numb. A sense of being a whole person with hopes and dreams about what's possible in the world was now gone. I felt my belief that people are inherently good turn into some cruel joke in an instant. I even blamed myself for believing that people weren't capable of something like this and that the world is a better place than it is, when the truth was that I did nothing wrong. I can only feel that the defendant has intentionally wanted this to be as torturous for me as possible. I was driven and carried to the crime scene. The defendant was a complete stranger. But sexual assault was not where the attack ended. Mr. Beatty continued to abuse and degrade me, urinating on my face. He didn't even know who I was. I also ask for the maximum sentence for the impact this has had and will continue to have on me every single day for the rest of my life.
Wanted the victim to hear.
I hope that if not today, maybe one day you will find it in your heart to forgive me for any damages that I may have caused.
By morning's end, it was the minimum sentence that Judge Monty Watkins decided to hand down.
The sentence will be 15 years at 100%. That's going to be the judgment of the court.
15 years for aggravated rape, a crime where no one died, but a crime the victim said nonetheless killed a part of her that night 3 years ago.